No, I'll take some coffee.
Oh, you want some coffee?
I just said I'll take some coffee.
Okay. Oh, what?
No. Alright. Got some technical difficulties going on here. Let me get these untechnicalized. I see there's people in the waiting room. I see Mike G is there. I see Chris Garrett's there, and Greg Guy is there. So give me just a moment and I'll get this show on the road. Well, that is super loud. I'm gonna get an audio check in YouTube in a minute and see how bad that actually sounds. I'm gonna get an audio check in YouTube in a minute and see how bad. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Okay, Tony says it sounds normal. I'm gonna tone down my volume. I did finish Ambulance today, Greg.
Hey.
Pretty good
Pretty
movie.
good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I actually liked it. And I got to turn off a window here. I don't want that going because I haven't gotten that. Okay, what's up with Twidget? Why is Twidget not working?
You didn't pay your bill.
No, I paid the bill. And Twidget was working earlier. It's working again. Now I got to fix a small issue I see on. There we go. That takes care of that. Let me move that over there.
I had a problem with Samsung Magician.
Oh, yeah?
The version 711, it won't launch. It just says scanning for drive information. And I did some research based on the logs, and I found on the Samsung website that they recommend going backwards 2 versions.
Huh.
So if you ever click on your Samsung Magician software, that little blue box pops up and says scanning for drive information, and it never starts the program.
Right.
Just let me know. I'll send you the older version.
All right.
Seems like Carrie had talked about that one time.
It was working for a while. I upgraded to 711 version. It was working. Then today, just wouldn't launch. And I looked through the log that it creates, and it started erroring out with this error the day after I installed it, which was 6/27.
Well, I sat here and watched the movie off and on. Looks like Mike G is having some issues connecting. I wonder if I should try the old trick to put him in the waiting room and then readmit him. Usually that solves that problem. So if Mike, you're watching the stream, I'm going to temporarily put you back in the waiting room, and then I'm going to immediately allow you back into the. And that usually fixes that problem.
Not just get the hammer from the garage.
Yeah. Thank you.
Looks like you got a nice place there, Greg.
Yeah, I did a bunch of things today. I edged up all my lawn in the front, did my neighbor's driveway, did my curb, got all the weeds out, then cut it, watered everything, blew it all down, emptied the bag, took a short nap, took a shower, shaved, trimmed up my beard, had some chicken for dinner.
Sounds good. I think Mike might be with us now, even though his camera's not showing. It doesn't show logging into audio anymore. So I don't know if
When
that
I
trick
first
worked or
joined
not.
the Zoom, it asked me join with audio. When that happens, does it show on your end connecting the audio for me?
It does actually when you,
I
yeah.
didn't know. Okay.
That's why if it takes more than a minute or so, I'll put him back in the waiting room and then let him, and I'll readmit him, and usually that solves that problem. Usually.
I think there was one night when I fell asleep while they were waiting on host. I fell asleep while I was waiting on host.
Well, just don't do what I did and start OBS, start a recording, fall asleep, and 3 days later go, whoops. Oh, these things happen. So hopefully Mike is with us. I don't know if he is or not. He might be. He joined the waiting room, a while back and was waiting on me. And I did have a little bit of some issues going on that I kind of almost said there won't be a stream tonight, but then I thought, no. In fact, what did I title this stream? 2:55 Thursday night, Wednesday night. Oh, wait a minute. What? Who did my editing for me?
Your fingers.
No. Let me see if I can edit that while I'm live here. What in the world is that nonsense about? Is that Thursday night number 256 ... I think. Let's see if that changes that in. See if that works in the middle of this. Go back to this one. Refresh that. Oh, you can. You can make changes on the fly. Ha, cool. Yeah, I was stumbling to get this going. My mind is, I got a dilemma that I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Going to be a long night, maybe. My son told me today the kids are starting to get sick, but he doesn't know if it's COVID or not. And I said, not being a smartass, I said, well, what else could it be? But the good thing about kids is they have such a active immune system that it'll come in and it'll go out and be done. Especially.
Were you around him when y'all went camping?
Do what?
Were you around him when y'all went camping?
Oh no! The camping was my mom, my sister, my brother, myself, and our spouses. That's it. No kids, no grandchildren, no big gathering. That'll probably be in August. No, he came down with COVID. And, he's not sure where he got it. The kids have been sick for a while, and I asked him, did he think that he had it? Or they had it then. He said it's a possibility, but then he said today they were showing some signs of being sick, 101 degree temperature and vomiting. So that's not good. I asked him if there was anything we could do to help, and he said not really, because he doesn't want to expose us to anything, which is respectful.
There was, it was real bad when it first started. They had a way to tell where you got it from, because like when I went to the barber shop before they closed it, I think it was right after it opened. Right after it opened back up, I had to write my name down and do stuff like that.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
That way my name and phone, that way they call you if somebody comes up with it.
Right. They have a means of notifying you that if they're going to say, hey, were you in the barber shop when so-and-so was there? And if you say yes, then they're going to say, well, we have to inform you, unfortunately.
I guess that's too much trouble to keep doing that now. I don't know.
I keep seeing different reports, different things on it. I've read one report that says July is going to be the worst month ever for this, and there's a new variant out, and this, that, and the other. And Lauren and I decided we're going to start wearing our mask in public again, and take all the precautions that we can. It doesn't look like I'm going to get to play golf tomorrow. There's a 100% chance of rain, which is probably good, because I don't know if my back actually feels really good today. Very, very good. So probably good it's going to rain, because I'd get out there and screw it up.
Yeah, we got about a 50%. It says strong thunderstorm with wind.
Well, we need it. Our grass is brown. It looks horrible.
It thundered and lightning. I don't think it rained. It might have rained a little bit, but I don't think it rained a lot.
Yeah.
Today. Thundered real bad and lightning.
Well, I went out to check the mail and it was trying to rain, and then I started watering the plants, and just, I mean, literally, as soon as I hit the hose to start it, the skies went boom, and it opened up. So I said, good, I don't have to water the flowers no more.
Yeah, I'll be on until probably 11:30 my time. I'm tired. I think the bike ride and everything I did today just wore me out.
How long did you ride your bikes? Till about midnight?
We got home about 12 something.
Was it on a trail or were you on
Yeah,
streets?
bike trail. It used to be the railroad.
Oh, okay.
I turned it into a bike trail.
Right.
It goes all the way up to Bemidji.
They did that over in Charleston. They took the old railroad and paved it over and made bike trails out of it. Thought it was a pretty cool idea. Really did. So I'm still working on your movies. I haven't lost the notes. Wrath of Man. What year is that from?
I'm not sure.
Makes two of us. The other two, I've seen one of them. Oh, 2021. Huh. Then you can take a guess which one of the other two I've seen.
Mhm.
Oh, Jason Statham, Scott Eastwood, Josh Arnett, Post Malone was in there,
Yeah.
and I have not heard of this movie.
Apparently not.
I haven't until I just Googled it. Man, Mrs. K just said something to me, but I have no clue what it was. Hold on. What?
I ate a cookie.
Okay. Sounds good. So I've seen bits of. You're wanting the new Dune, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because I've seen bits and pieces of the new Dune. I've seen Matrix 4. Let's just let it go that I've seen the movie.
That good, eh?
Well, you know how you really didn't like Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, I thought some of the effects were really good. Somebody's got a very imaginative, creative brain and mindset for some of the
Yeah.
effects. Other than that, it was okay. So, it was okay. So, I told a joke to somebody tonight. Oldest joke in the book, funniest joke in the book. And the joke is, a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, bud, why the long face?" Mrs. K was dying laughing. She got it instantly. And then I had to maybe try to explain it because you know how horses have long faces?
Yes.
So I like that joke. It's been around that I know about 40 years. The comedian that introduced it says it's got a beginning, it's got a middle, and it's got an end. So way back in the 80s. Jeff said he'll be here in a little bit. He's dropping the grandchildren off. Good. Tony said hi. Said audio video is good. Good. I haven't messed with any settings, so it should be. I did a little bit of work today on some photographs, but not much. I spent most of the day talking and watching a movie. Ambulance is good. Did I send that to you, Rick?
Yeah.
Ambulance is good. I have to agree with Greg on that. That was good. and I'm gonna I'm gonna be up 5:30 Saturday morning because she's got to work at 6, so I might get some work done Saturday. It'll be peace and quiet, and I'll have a little bit of time to do something. Anybody ever heard of a TV series called Control Z?
Yeah.
What's going on? How are you hearing about this and I'm not? I'm confused. You're the one that gets all the work done. I'm the one that sits on my butt on the computer all day, and you hear this stuff.
That's been out for a couple of years.
2020, yes it has.
I think I might have heard of it, but
That's like, I was trying to do some simple math today in my head. One of the residents where Lorna works passed away, and he said him and his wife had been married 63 years. Okay, that's a long time. But
Yeah.
the problem was they got married in 1960. Now wait a minute. 1960 plus 63 would be the year 2023. If I'm doing my math right, I could be wrong. Or would it be 2123? Hold on. No, it'd be 1960, it'd be 2023. And Lorna goes, what are you talking about? I said, the obituary thing says they were married 63 years and got married in 1960. It's impossible. What they should have said is they were married approximately 63 years because that's acceptable. Not accurate, but acceptable. All right, I'm going to go see if I can get this movie. Why have I not heard of this? And I like Jason Statham. I think he's a decent actor. So it's 2 hours long, 1 hour 58 minutes and 56 seconds. Oh, yeah, I do remember the trailers for this now. Yep, I'm. You should have it tomorrow, Rick.
okay.
Wow, Dune is shorter than that. I thought Dune was a long, super long movie. Oh, it is. 2 hours and 35 minutes. I thought it was long. All right. And are you sure you want Matrix?
Okay, I won't take that one.
No, I'll get it for you.
Uh,
It was Resurrection, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 2021 Resurrections, that's it. All right, I got them all loaded up. I'll get them for you. Get back to the stream here. I'm eating egg roll. I will be on Zoom soon. Soon on Zoom. Okay, no worries, Sean. We'll be here. Now, tomorrow night might be a short evening because I got to be up at 5:30. I got one or two choices. I can either talk all night and sleep all day, which I don't want to do. Two important streams going to happen on Saturday. Well, one important stream. Doug. And then Josh's cable will be there Saturday sometime, and he is hell-bent on doing something for Rick.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have my foil tomorrow and my spark plugs tomorrow. Hoping Saturday I can get up there with my son and start getting that foil put up.
We got a 1 o'clock appointment to do the tour with Mom down there and see how she likes it. And then I seriously doubt I get to play rain I seriously doubt I get to play rain because it's going to golf. I seriously get out and get to golf because it's going to rain. And then I don't know what we're going to do after that. I gotta wait about 48 more minutes before I can check on that. Just had one of those days where it was like blah. I didn't really feel like doing anything. I did want to finish the movie. I started it last night, and then it was good. It caught my attention, but then it got really, really super late. There's RM saying, "Hey, homies."
I'm just waiting for next week to hurry up and get here. So for two reasons. Hopefully I hear something about that. Hopefully I hear something about this John that I applied for. And the second reason is because when next week gets here, I know it'll be it won't be that much longer that my mom will be back from her little trip.
Is she getting back on Monday or Sunday?
I heard it was going to be the 18th.
That'll be Monday, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be Monday. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where that noise is coming from too, actually. I can't quite put my ear on it, no pun intended.
I got my pen on, so.
Hey, Chris, mute yourself for a minute and let me see. It might be your TV.
He did, the sound going.
Is it Chris?
Yeah.
Man.
And now look who he is.
Well,
It's Joshy in a messy bed.
It's still Josh. Getting ready to say, you said that like it was somebody else. That's still Josh. That still is bad. I mean.
I muted, did it stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
You got hear me all right?
Is
Yep.
it real bad or is it?
Look, you're a tad loud, but we won't worry about making an adjustment.
I'm
Okay.
welcoming you on my new monitor.
Yeah, you give us a better view of your bed, that's for sure.
Yeah, so now all I have to do, we'll figure this stuff out.
Hey, Josh, where do you sleep?
Hey, Dale.
No, that doesn't work. No.
Your head's cut off and you're too far away from the microphone.
Even if it was adjusted properly, no. We don't want to look at your messy bed. Well, you're just rewriting the word lazy, aren't you?
Yep.
Man. Well, hold on. I might be able to do something similar. Let's see. There's the Vegas thing. Oh, I can't do that. There's wiring on my bed. Doggone it.
I like the new monitor, but I can't see everything on it.
What can't you see?
It cuts stuff off.
Oh, it's your resolution is not set properly.
Yep.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even mess with that until you get your cable and get the other one up and running, and that way you could make the adjustments all at one time. Now, Alex, I was going to ask you earlier, but I forgot to. Is he going to extend his monitors like I do?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
It only other two options. There's only three other options. First one is to only have his main display showing turned on. The second one is to only have his second screen turned on, or the third one is to have it duplicated.
Yeah, see me all right?
And because I have 4, I got PC screen only, duplicate, extend, or second screen only.
No, that's the way it is for everybody.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got mine on.
If you hit PC screen only one screen will be activated.
Right, which is the monitor right in front of me because that's my number one monitor.
But
Yeah,
if
you look like you're about that tall, Josh. What did you do?
We just wish you would leave all this crap alone. At least until you get the stupid cable.
I might have to move the monitor.
Where would you move it to?
Put that monitor on that desk and put the Dell monitor up there.
You're going to take a monitor that's here and put it up here where a monitor's at. You're going to take the monitor that's here and put it down here and put that monitor up there.
Why would you do that? Why don't you just unhook the current monitor? Why don't you just unhook the LG, the monitor you're looking at? Why don't you just unhook it and hook the Dell monitor back up?
And I like the LG monitor too.
Yeah, but until Saturday, you really don't need that monitor going, do you?
Now, what if it gets really hot?
What gets hot? The LG monitor?
Yeah,
Okay.
it gets warm.
I'm kind of lost. Why would a monitor get warm?
Some of them do, but they're not supposed to get hot. Dust buildup will cause those vents to get clogged, and then the heat that does build up can't get out.
I can follow that. Tony
Some
Wallace
complaints that
says.
I used to get is their monitor was hot, and I said, would you clean off the back of it? Well, what's that got to do with it? But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those vents are.
Actually, the webcam doesn't reach over the other monitor.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's why I suggested you have to wait until Saturday when you get your cable because I didn't think it would. I wasn't sure.
You know, when you had the other monitor hooked up and everything the way it was before, you should have left it all alone until you got the cable.
True. Very
And
true.
let's say I unplug the cable and find a USB port and run it in the back.
What? Say that again.
What about if you?
Unless I find a USB port in the back and run it in the back somehow. Because right now it's being ran through the front.
How are you running? I'm confused. You're talking about your HDMI ports, correct?
No,
No.
I'm talking about the webcam. The webcam being run from the front of the computer, looping around the tower, and then sitting on top of the webcam.
Okay.
Sitting on top of the LG monitor.
Oh, okay.
So if I wanted to make it weak, I would have to plug it in the back. And then there's a possibility it might stretch.
So you got your camera plugged into the front of your case?
Yeah,
Yeah, it obviously you're going to gain the length of your case by moving it to the back. Now, will that give you enough room to move it from that monitor next to the computer down to the monitor that's on the desk?
yeah, probably. I would think so.
Why don't you give it a try?
It would to me.
I think it would depend. I mean, I know if I move, my case is 2 feet length, so 22, 24 inches. That you're gaining that much room. So would he, or he should. There's Mike finally going to join us. It looks like. Well, now he's back to connecting to audio again. There he is. Hi, Mike.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. You have a pretty good Independence Day holiday?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. Good. Sean said he'd be here in a little bit. He's eating egg rolls. Hey, we don't need no comments from the Filipino section of this house.
Of course.
No, we don't.
Egg rolls
I want some lumpia.
specifically for us.
Lumpia does sound pretty good, Greg.
Yeah, lumpia or egg rolls.
Oh, jeez. Did you know that lumpia and egg rolls are the same?
Just about.
Pretty close. I think egg rolls are a little bit shorter and fatter. Egg rolls
Spring
are
rolls. They're all.
spring roll, yeah. I do like me some lumpia, that's for sure. See if I missed anybody here. No, I did
I
not.
remember the first time I made them, they were as big as a damn burrito.
Opiate sounds like some damn disease.
Pretty good. It's just a real thin egg roll is all it is. You got to eat about 20 of them just to feel like you've eaten something. I like them. I really do like them.
What's he doing? He messed with his camera name. It says,
He's going back to it. Is he going back to the? Why is he going back to the phone? Oh, I know why he's going back to the phone. Do you? That's not his phone, no.
I don't know. I can't find mine.
no, he messed with. That's his. I think that's his actual webcam.
Yeah, I do too. I think when it was searching for the source, that goes to. I think it defaults to that one first. I think. I don't know. Let me look at something on mine here. Yeah, really, Tony. Yeah, mine is the third on the list. But then again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 different camera sources.
There he is. Down a little bit.
Good.
Yep, bring it. There you go. Up. Right there. Perfect.
I'm gonna have 9 next week.
Yeah, I like the new monitor, but my resolution has to be simple.
So is your camera still on top of the old or your new monitor?
No, it's on top of the dome monitor.
That's right in front of you?
Yep.
Right, and because you're having to see what you're, it's like me. If I want to look at that monitor, you're not looking straight into the camera.
No, I'm looking at you guys.
Right.
And,
So did you plug the camera into the back of the PC?
yeah.
Okay, and it's directly in front of you right now, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to give you another little task here. Take the HDMI out of that monitor that's on top of the desk next to the PC and disconnect it from the monitor only. Okay? And then plug it into the monitor that's directly in front of you. See if...
Why would I want to do that?
Oh, just for humor purposes, do it for me, please.
I like this one a little better though.
No, we don't.
Just humor me and give it a shot. Please.
I already got the TV, so then
Yeah, all you gotta do is unplug it from one monitor and plug it into the other. That's it. Very simple.
You're a bunch of mumbling.
Uh-oh, I'm confused. Josh, you do not need another cable. Unplug the monitor that's currently on.
I don't understand you.
Do what?
I have all my cables organized.
I understand that, but you don't need a new cable. You're going to use the same cable because it's already plugged in to the computer. I just want you to plug it into the other monitor.
Yeah, but if I do that, I have to reroute the cable, and the cable is under in the back of the dresser the way I want it. Out of the way.
You don't. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
Oh,
do.
wow, I wish I could just reach through the screen and smack him.
And you guys don't see the cable.
Well, no, we can't see the cables anyway, but I understand what you're saying. But I would hope to think you have enough slack in that cable for purposes of what we're trying to do. You could just unplug it, move it over, plug it in, and everything be good. But go ahead. We're patiently waiting.
That, you know, HDMI HDMI cable is used for that monitor only.
All right, Greg, what channel is that on? AMC?
Nah, FX.
Oh,
You're right, AMC.
I'm surprised that movie hasn't had a sequel come out involving the little boy grows up or whatever. Can't figure out what that is.
This plugging cable with this computer.
Do what?
Hey.
It's me plugging a cable into the computer.
No, it sounded like a TV show or something. I'm really surprised you guys can't hear her television. Sensitive as the microphone is. That sounded like Forrest.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got the original monitor plugged in.
So you're seeing the monitor directly in front of you now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's how I would leave it until Saturday when you get your new cable. So there's no need to glance at that other monitor because it's just a black screen, correct?
Yeah, it says no signal.
Right.
What was the purpose of that?
Well, now we can see you, and you're not looking over here and talking to us because you're looking at your monitor. You're looking at us. That's been your monitor you've been using all along until today, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're accustomed to it. And then you're going to have to adjust once you get your other monitor running, you're going to have to figure out where you're going to put the camera and adjust it on your own.
Yeah.
Wintermute. Put a link in there.
But you're gonna have to adjust the, Alex is gonna have to go in and adjust the settings on that monitor.
A totally insane sequel to Forrest Gump was scrapped after 9/11.
Because everything's out of whack.
Yeah, you're going to have to make some adjustments. Thank you, Wintermute. That's hilarious, actually. Yep, I just clicked on it. Pretty interesting. Yeah, you're going to have to make the adjustments, or Alex is going to have to make the adjustments. I'm not sure why you keep looking over at that black screen that has no signal, though. It's not going to come back on. I promise you.
I like that monitor better, I guess. I don't know.
Well, can you figure out a way to put that monitor directly in front of you and have it stand up and take
Yeah, kid, don't say stupid stuff like that. Just
I like it the way I had it.
Hi, Jeff.
Evening.
How's your day?
Evening, Jeff. Pretty good. I just late had to drop the grandchildren off.
well, right now, I honestly really don't care how you like it. Considering I'm looking at considering you can't even push your glasses up.
Huh? You want to say that in English so people can understand you?
No.
You're starting to steal my lines, too. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you need to lower your camera just a little bit. Now you need to go up a little. Not a lot, a little. Whoop.
Too much.
Yep. Little bit down. Poquito down. That's, okay, right there. Perfect.
There.
Don't move. Don't move. Stay right there. Don't move. You're moving. Okay. That's better.
Can I ask a technical question?
Yeah, we're open for technical questions. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, no. Just I was listening on my phone on the way back from dropping off the grandkids. So I heard Greg say something about Samsung Magician.
Yeah.
He reverted a version or something. I'm using
Yeah.
7.1.1 and seems to be working.
A lot of people were complaining on the Samsung website about that version.
What's it doing? Just not recognizing things, or?
I think there's a service running when you click on the icon, and all you get is the first dialog box that's scanning for drive information. It never launches the program.
All right.
So if that happens, I think it's a 7163 or 7063 version.
Okay, I'm at 7.1.1.
Yeah, that's what I had. It
Hey,
worked for a
Alex.
while and then it stopped working.
Okay.
Hey, Alex,
Yes.
and I got a question. This might be a Gary question, it might be an Alex question, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway.
7. That's the answer.
How does Microsoft know what to fix every month?
7.
People complaining by the thousands.
Yeah, but what I meant by that, when they clip out the security updates and that.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Hi, Sean. Or shall we call you by your new name?
What?
Trouble.
No one.
That's my new name, Trouble.
How's your evening?
Good.
How was your egg roll?
Good. I ate so late because my girlfriend was over here, so.
Was it a true egg roll, or was it something like a spring roll, or was it lumpia? Or
I don't know, it had great value on it. They weren't that good.
oh, I see your dad's joining us again. Mike's back. He's still muted though. Oh, wait a minute.
I think Walmart's egg rolls are good. A little soy sauce on them.
Yeah, I tried the little soy sauce. See, they used to come with sweet and sour sauce, but now they don't. Ever since their new packaging, they don't come with sweet and sour sauce anymore.
So Mike's back. He can probably hear us, but if he says anything, he's still muted. Let me ask him to unmute his mic. Nope, he's good to go now. Good. Hey, Mike, welcome back.
Okay. I went to grab something to eat, and I didn't want to make everybody jealous so I didn't eat in front of you.
Well, I guess I'm doing that instead of you.
Have you not watched Josh Kinder's channel yet? That's all he does is eat while he's streaming. He should rename his channel.
And
I guess
he still can wear that stupid monitor that's not hooked up.
I guess it was just rude.
Turn it off.
You can hear me, but I'll fix it so you don't see me eating.
I'm not laughing at you, Jeff. I'm laughing at Alex.
No, I know. So I have this hooked up. You can't really see it.
Capture card.
I have my dad's Dell hooked up, and I'm gonna do a live tomorrow or Saturday.
I think we're booked up on Saturday. Tomorrow you're probably going to be competition with Carrie. How's your Sunday looking?
I don't know. I don't do really anything on Sunday, but watch church in the morning. I print the bulletins out. I've checked, and our church hasn't updated our bulletins yet.
Well, Doug will be streaming more than likely, 2 o'clock Pacific, or our times. Yeah, anyway, 11 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
And then I think Josh is going to do one sometime in the day. But we can probably squeeze you in to do a live stream. Sure. We'll work on
As
that.
long as Doug don't go to decide he wants to go 3 or 4 hours.
Well, I
Laconic.
guess I'll tell you what I've seen a lot of people get their first videos on views is how to install Windows 10.
Or
I've checked with like if this Dell will show up on my OBS and on the capture card, and it does. It shows up the minute I turn the Dell on, I can see it on my screen show up. And it will show the Dell logo, and then it will show it booting up in the Windows, and it will show in Windows. So that's what I think I'm gonna do.
A ways
Like this
back
one right
when I
here,
was doing- a
this
ways
Dell-
back when-
This Dell has 120 gig solid state drive in it right now, so it won't take me very long to install Windows, but I'll just redo it, I guess, just to do my first live, I guess.
way
Laconic's
when I was
back.
repairing the lady's computer, I had to have Doug and Jeff and Ken help me because the computer was having a BIOS issue. And I was able to have them help Doug and then help me fix it because I was able to run her computer through the capture card and I was able to see the BIOS as it was updating.
Yeah. I just still haven't figured out why the display port on this Dell that's hooked up into the capture card, I haven't figured out why it doesn't have sound. Now, Jim said it's probably because it's an old Dell, and back then they probably didn't have sound in the display port or something, but I still haven't figured out how to get sound out of it, so I don't know.
You mean sound for regular speakers?
Well, I could plug regular speakers into it, but I thought I looked on the Google, and Google said that display to HDMI cables have sound.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's not going from the Dell to the capture card to OBS, but oh well, I'll have to figure it out.
That's a professor question if I've ever heard one.
We tried to figure that out before, and I was
Yeah, remember, we were on live trying to figure it out. Jim was helping me,
we were trying
and the
to
professor was
figure
helping me,
that
and we couldn't figure it out.
Conclusion that
And this cable, hang on, this cable, so, hang on, I'm tired of this, and, so this cable, I gave to my dad I bought it off Amazon, I gave it to my dad for a monitor that I gave him, okay?
Okay.
So he plugged the display cable into the monitor and into the back of his computer, and he got nothing. But I use it on this Dell, and I get a picture. So I don't know. And the other display cable like this. So what I did was I filed a refund. They said don't send the cable back. We don't want it. I ordered another one, same exact one, and it works, but it doesn't work on the monitor that I gave to my. So I don't know why it didn't work on his computer.
Here's some monitors.
some of those cables are not bi-directional, which means if you buy a display to HDMI, it's only that direction. It's not HDMI to display port.
Yeah. Anyway.
Then
That
according
could
to our
be-
friend
that could
Google,
be-
DisplayPort even 1.0 carries audio.
Yeah. This is an Amazon Basics cable. Here, hang on, let me get something else that I can show you something.
Well, HDMI is supposed to carry both audio and video, correct?
It does.
Yes.
And display
What about
port is also supposed to carry-
DisplayPort to HDMI does the same thing, right?
Right.
Okay.
Or DisplayPort to DisplayPort does the same thing.
Okay, so I had a Dell at my parents' house, but I took it back and I got rid of it because I needed to start building, it was like a dual 720 or something. It was like one of those little compact machines, so I got rid of it. And I had DisplayPort to DisplayPort. I had this hooked up into the monitor, and I had this hooked up into the back of the Dell, and it worked. So when I went so then I gave the monitor to my dad because his was flaking out. It was just all messed up. The screen was messed up, and so I gave him another one. And I said, okay, well, DisplayPort to HDMI should work. And none of the cables worked, but this worked from the monitor to the other Dell that I had. And now HDMI and stuff doesn't work. I don't know.
I think it may just be the cable that you got. You may not.
I'm gonna suggest that for trying a different cable from 1.0 to 2.0.
Yeah.
1.0 but 2.0 and higher.
But the computer in question here that you're trying to use it on that you can't get sound through the display port is like a computer that's got like a parallel port, a serial port. Right.
Can you get sound from the computer through another means? I mean,
I tried to plug, like, what we did on stream is I plugged an aux cable from the Dell into my monitor, and I got sound. But what I did find on Craigslist is a VGA cable that had a sound cable on either side.
Yeah, so it's a combo VGA and audio.
yeah, some of them, they used to have a little green cable.
Huh?
Some of them used to, some of the VGA would also come with a single green cable with, like a regular audio thing like you use for headphones. You plug that in the audio output on the back of the computer and then into the monitor. I had one that was like that.
This monitor I'm looking at now has speakers built in. I've plugged them in once. They sound like absolute crap.
I want to try something.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah,
why don't you try something?
okay.
So I guess I found out what my girlfriend wants for Christmas. She wants one of those Nintendo DS's. So I found one on Walmart.com for $100, which is fairly what I should pay her because
Are you
she
sure
spent
she
like
wants a
$140 for my
She
birthday.
wants a
So
Nintendo DS and not a Nintendo Switch?
she spent like $140 on my birthday. So everybody's like, you need to treat her good too for her birthday. And I'm like, okay, I will.
I think Mrs. Mike is in the room.
Yeah.
Comical Hydra. Never seen you before, but welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Didn't know they still
This'll
made the
be
DS. The DS is that little one, right?
It's one with 2 screens.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a 3DS and a 2DS and then just a regular DS.
I think I've seen the
Maybe
DS.
this
I
is
didn't-
working.
Don't know if I've seen anything newer.
Sweet.
Oops. And they have an extra large version, an XL version, and a regular.
Okay, is Greg paying attention? I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh, good.
I give him a migraine.
No, we're not. Not gonna happen.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, go right ahead.
This is the DS that I found. It's $100. It's a Nintendo DS Lite portable gaming console. And since she spent like, $140 on me, I figured I'd get it for her because she used to have one and then she lost it or broke or something. We were talking about it tonight. She was playing my roommates and she's like, oh, I want another one. I'm like, well, I'll get her one. So,
That small screen would drive me nuts.
Yep, I'm with you, Rick.
I will third that. No way.
can I ask a question? What? Did somebody just create your name over again? Or do you actually have a Rick in your family, Ken?
My name is Kenneth Richard, so by many years I went by the name of Rick until I joined the military, and then it was either private or sergeant or dumbass, and then when I got out, the Filipinos referred to me by my first name of Ken because of Kenneth.
Well, you know, I see this Rick Stout guy, like he has the same part of your name.
Yeah,
I
well,
wonder where all of a sudden he came from on YouTube. Like he just created your name to like mock you or something.
No.
His messages have been deleted, but you
Yeah,
know,
I banned him.
it's there.
I banned him from the channel. I don't mess around with it anymore.
yeah, well,
What worked?
Yeah, explain to us what worked.
I'm not using, the speakers are not connected to the computer. They're connected to the back of my monitor.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I mean,
Why would you do it? Why would
Same
you do
monitors
something
have-
like that for? You know, the speakers that you got are a ton better than the speakers that are built into the monitor.
The speakers, the speakers are connected to the monitor.
Yes.
So you're just passing the audio signal through the monitor.
Yeah, you just.
And not using his pair of $40 pair of speakers he got.
Well, no, he's hooking those to the monitor, he said.
Yeah, they're hooked up to the monitor.
If you, some monitors, you stick them in the back of the monitor and it shuts off the monitor speakers.
Right.
Oh, I've never seen a monitor with an audio out that you can actually plug an actual pair of speakers into.
I know.
Yep, yep.
So,
I've seen one. Don't have one.
My monitor has a audio jack in it, but it's only used to use the built-in speakers.
So my monitor came, my two 27-inch monitors that I have, one I got for my birthday and then one I bought on my own. The owner was nice enough to buy me a monitor. So they came with aux cable and VJ cables. And I'm like, why did it come with aux cable if there's speakers built in?
You have to
Makes no
plug,
sense.
you have to plug a cable on my monitor in order for the speakers on the monitor to work. You have to plug an aux cable from the port of the monitor to the audio out of your computer.
hey Alex, I went into my monitor settings on my audio. It says HDMI audio for
I wish
Yeah, I know. I disabled it on purpose.
I wish Jim was here. I've got a question for him. The Rick Stout actually is using my name with Mike G's picture, and he just created his account today. So clearly something has changed in YouTube, because that means he hasn't been a subscriber for 7 days if he just created an account today, because I've got it set up, you got to be a subscriber for 7 days. So there is a way around it,
He's
obviously.
using my dad's picture.
That's what I just said.
it says
Pretty sure I said that.
What is that? What is
Dad, somebody is using your picture.
Yeah, somebody just did a screen grab, trimmed it down, put it in there, created the account. I had to go look at the channel because I thought it looked that way in there, and then when I went to the channel, it's clear. So
See that, Dad? That's a picture of you. Somebody took a screenshot of you and put it on their name. I think you need to get a lawyer and sue them for using your picture like that.
I can't believe anybody's that hard up on looks.
I like your dad, Sean. I like your dad.
Well,
Oh, I got good news for Mike, by the way. It involves the comment he made about the camper tent my brother had on the back of his truck. He got rid of it and went out and bought a legitimate camping tent. So he sent it back and bought a real tent. I don't know if he was watching the stream or what, but he did that. All right, let me figure out. Huh.
There's like no way I can click on this to like report that to YouTube.
I honestly don't. I don't
I
know.
don't see how he's getting in at this point.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I know I've got it set up to be. You have to be a subscriber for 7 days, and I'm gonna extend that.
And he just created his channel today.
Right, because if you click on the 3 dots and go to channel, it shows he just created it today.
Yep.
Congratulations on 150 subs. That's 7 more than I got. Doggone it. Got to know your secret, Comical. No one understands that language. Maybe Laconic does, but whatever that is, we don't get it. It could do what, Greg? Oh, Greg reads it, of course. 150 subs. Doggone it. What is your secret? Seriously. I'm stuck on 144. Been stuck on 144 for the longest time.
I'm stuck at 77.
Well, I stand corrected. It dropped back down to 143. It bounces every day. All right, Tony caught one while I was gone. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that.
Trying to delete them too.
Tony's quick, I tell you.
What the heck? I'm using Alex's name now. First they used my dad's picture, now they're using Alex as their first name. Who is this? Is like gotta be somebody spamming right now.
Probably a bot, more than likely, but
You know what, Josh? The more you complain about it, the longer you'll stay at where you're at.
Uh-huh.
The more you complain about
oh,
only
cool.
having 77 subscribers, the longer you'll stay at where you're at.
Why is that?
And the Alex Fan 3000 channel started today too.
Yeah, it's a bot. It has to be.
Yeah.
How you say that, Alex?
I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe I just need to do what Doug does, and you have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes and take my chances. We do run. It does run in cycles, though. There are days we don't have anything, and then all of a sudden, like today and the other night, it just bang, 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 and.
Does anybody have Jim's number? Text them and be like, get on Zoom, we have questions for you.
He's aware of it. He might be watching. It's only. Oh, wait a minute. It's almost midnight already. Jesus, it's 11:55. Yeah. Chances are he will not be joining us tonight. Then. Pretty rigid
He
about.
got on pretty late last night too, I thought.
I
Yeah,
gotta
you're
look.
right. Somebody's found a way around that and programmed it into a bot.
Yep.
I'd bet money on that.
Yep.
I think you're correct.
I would agree with that. So it makes no difference if I make it 7 days, 17 days, 17 hours. They're still going to get around it, which is a shame. But in all seriousness, 150 subs, that's good. Depending on when he started his channel, that is really good. Mrs. K and I had a conversation last night, amongst many other things. She was like, "Oh, you'll get to 1,000 subscribers." I'm like, "There's no way." And I accept it. I'm good with that. So he's been March 18th, 2020. So he's been a little over 2 years. Not bad. I'd take it.
Hey, Dad, I put his YouTube channel in the chat on Zoom. If you go on there, you can see the picture and his name. Even after I refresh the page, it still shows it. So it still shows that it's been deleted. But
Right, it'll show it's been
a little bit better
deleted.
than the webcam.
Right.
You see your picture a little bit better than the webcam if you go to it.
Well, you can go to the channel. Of course, I don't really want to give I don't really want to give props to this guy any more than I have to. And then I give Greg a migraine by going to here. And then if you look, it's got.
Oh, my God.
Now I got 2 of them complaining. So I'm pretty sure that's, since I can see the train in the background, that's Mike.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah.
He looked like he just got my dad right when he was looking at the cam. I clicked on the three dots and hit report, but there's no really thing like scamming somebody or.
Well,
I could select harassing, but is it harassing me or someone else? I clicked someone else, and I've reported people on YouTube already, and YouTube doesn't do nothing to it.
well,
Just
Josh,
wasting my
Josh
breath.
just shared a link a couple days ago from Theo Joe that says YouTube is actually in the process of cracking down on some of this. Now,
Yeah. They're gonna change the comments and scammers and stuff. I'm actually in contact with a YouTube group. I'm in a comment with a YouTube group, and we're gonna see what we can do about these people, like people like on Instagram that post that they're somebody but they're fake.
Problem is,
Like a scammer or somebody.
yeah.
there's more hackers out there than there are guys at YouTube trying to stop this.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, these YouTubers are called Trilogy Media. They're in California. One Russian guy and one United States guy. I started watching them on YouTube, and then I get so many friends requests on Instagram with these girls, or these guys stealing girls' pictures, and they send me nudes and they send me all kinds of stuff, and I just block them. But every time I block them, another one pops up. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to contact Trilogy Media and see if there's something we can do. So I've been emailing back and forth with them and trying to see if there's some way we can help hold like Instagram accountable for this. And you know what I've noticed on Instagram too? They're selling drugs, selling pills on Instagram. There's so many people on Instagram selling pills.
That's pervasive. I don't know whether any of you still watch any of the old Usenet news groups.
The who? The what?
Usenet, USENET. Before all of the video social media came about, they had news groups devoted to various topics. And I belong to one for computer language, and we get all kinds of spam into that. That can be handled if you have somebody who's willing to be a moderator for it, but it takes so much of everybody's time when you do something like that, that this particular news group, nobody wants to be the moderator, and the rest of us who participate just ignore the spam. But there's pills and porn and God knows what all gets advertised.
Yeah, you see on the news you used to see on the news all the time about these people that have lost kids to social media for these people selling drugs on the platform, like Snapchat and all the other stuff.
The problem is there's more bad people out there than there are good people trying to stop it.
Yeah, I was trying to expand or zoom in the fish cam, but it won't expand. I don't get that. I think it's got limits. Laconic, I can show you one of these days. I'll do a stream and really bore these guys and show you some of the fish I've had in the past. I've had some beautiful fish over the years.
Oh, I like Josh's monkey in the background.
Oh, that's Josh. That's not a monkey.
Yeah, Josh. I love his little monkey. I love monkeys.
Oh,
Just
wow.
be careful for monkeypox.
What in the world? Why is it moving it that way? There we go. Why did it expand? What the?
I've watched some news lately where the government is really downgrading really how monkeypox is. Like, some people that actually have it tell a lot worse stories than what the news is trying to say it.
Here in Clark County, Nevada, there's enough cases you can still count on your fingers, at least officially. I mean, that's what the health department's saying. not saying how bad or how it is or whatever. But the news once a week will say, yeah, we found another case of it or something.
I saw on the news how these 3 cops got really, got crazy. They pulled the man from his burning car right before it blew up.
Be back. I'm gonna go take back my plate and see if I need anything else. So shall return.
Thanks for the warning. Okay, everybody. After Greg. Oh wait. After Joe. He's still here. Wait. We gotta wait for him to leave. Okay, he's gone.
That's what you think.
I knew you were there.
We don't know if he's gone or not because he could just be in the background waiting to see if we leave. See if he leaves, and then we'll start talking trash, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm right here listening."
Age and treachery will win out over youth and enthusiasm every time.
I was mad they used all the ice in the freezer for something. And I made coffee at night, iced coffee, and there was no ice available, so I had to make coffee and put it in the freezer. And it still doesn't taste good. They used all the ice. They just poured it all into a pot and took it outside. Don't know why they took it outside. What are you gonna do? Water the plant? Wait for it to melt? I don't know what they were doing with it outside.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna go bug out, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, Mike. Thank you for joining us. Sorry you got your picture taken.
Yeah. Well, I just hope it was a good-looking girl that got it and puts it up on her
What
wall.
the heck?
We will
You
hope.
did that? That was a picture of me. What the heck?
Yeah, it's a bot. I just got rid of him, so he's gone. Wintermute is asking for a link to my fish cam. Ooh, can I do that while I'm streaming live? That is a very good question.
Man, that's gonna make everybody on Zoom turn their cameras off. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna make everybody turn them off because somebody's taking pictures of us. Watch. Next one will be Rick or Greg or Josh or Jeff. One of the next one will be somebody.
1:30. Okay.
Rick,
What?
Whoa, hey, get rid of that Joe guy. He says I like men. What?
Yeah, I got rid of
Get
him.
rid of him.
I did.
sometime on Saturday, I will be putting a live stream together for you.
You don't need to do that, Josh, and I think you've been told that a couple of times.
With that,
You don't need to, and I think you've been told that a couple of times.
I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Hey, Josh, can I have that monkey in the background, please?
Argue with somebody that's not gonna change the mind.
Can I have that pet monkey? You had to look and see if he really did have a monkey in the background. I want that monkey. Hand it to the webcam, please.
You're not getting it.
Too bad I can't jump to this webcam. I grab it.
Well, that's Alex just saying he can't. No, that's Alex. He wants to do that.
What, Alex wants to jump to the webcam?
That's what he
Let me guess,
said.
He wants to choke him, though.
Oh, by the way, we did change your name. I don't know if you've noticed that yet or not. You have been renamed.
Oh. Who said I was trouble? Did my dad say something?
No, I'm trying to remember who said you were trouble. When you came in, somebody goes, "Uh-oh, here comes trouble." So I just thought I'd rename you. You can change. You can change your name if you'd like. I do have it set up that you guys can change your name. Like someone became
What?
the Dude the other night, or Big Dude. What was it, Greg? Big Dude? Greg, wake up.
What? Sorry, what?
Was it Big Dude you changed your name to the other night?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Can you get this IRAB, JRAB dude out of the chat too?
He's fine. No, he's good. I don't understand the language. Apparently someone reads it. I really wish he would just, type it in English. Wintermute was translating it. It's all good.
This guy says we should call the authorities for the people taking our pictures.
Yeah, I'm not sure who we would call, number one. Number two, I don't know that we could get him to stop laughing long enough to do something. YouTube needs to police it, and YouTube's probably not going to police it.
I agree with Wintermute. I agree with what Wintermute just said.
Yep. What's the end?
Take over the site.
Sure, and what's the solution to that? How do you stop that from happening? I don't think that you can.
I don't know. That's why Kerry wants to leave YouTube. That's why Kerry's fed up with it. You don't want to be on YouTube anymore. He talks about going somewhere else. I think where Rick said Odyssey or something.
Okay, I see.
There because there's not so many bad people there, So Wintermute just called police.
Yeah, no, Wintermute's translating what's being said. I'm going to go out on a limb here and maybe say it's Arabic writing translates to
road. My girlfriend's trying to learn Arabic.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I struggle with English, so I'm sure as hell not going to learn that. No disrespect intended at all, but me and the English language, we have problems.
It's nothing but Hispanic people working here, so all I hear is blah, 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 blah in Spanish, and I don't understand anything of it.
You've not picked up on any of the lingo? Really?
He said it's Arabic.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was. I don't know. They say the hardest language to learn is Mandarin Chinese. I don't know if that's still true or not. Jeff, what are we munching on?
Some leftover birthday cake for my daughter's birthday.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds
Red
real good.
velvet cake, if anybody cares.
Oh, that's boy. Do you want to go to the waiting room? Red velvet cake.
Hey, you can't eat it unless you pass them to the cam to all of us.
We're gonna figure out how to do that one of these nights.
And pass it through to us, and we want some.
That's been done before. That's been done before.
The only thing that passes through the cam is the single finger salute. And there it is.
Yeah.
Number one.
That would be.
Well,
I
Jeff,
haven't even checked my internet speed tonight. I'm getting.
Well, Jeff, somebody started using my picture. You were gone at the time, but somebody started using my picture. And they got rid of them. And then there was a guy in there that saying that I like men. And Ken got rid of him too. But, yeah.
Between Tony, B.H. Ringer, and myself and a couple others, we do a pretty good job. They do a real good job of keeping the channel clean.
Oh, Tony has a good idea. Bake-off. We should all do a bake-off. Tony, what are you guys making? What are you going to do at the bake-off? What are you going to bake? 2
years ago, I'd have said sure before I found out I was diabetic, but now that I'm diabetic, I don't know that that's such a good idea.
There's an update for that program.
Do what, Josh?
There's an update for that program, that backup program.
There's an update to
Why would we want that?
Doug's program.
Mac and reflect.
Oh, Mac. Okay.
There was an update to it. I did it today.
So, Ken, please don't put me in the waiting room, but I think I'm going to get a Mac Mini.
I don't care what you get.
I didn't know Mac made trucks that small.
Why would you
I
want to do
found
that?
one on eBay for with a 500 gig SSD. It's a 2011. It has a 2 gigs RAM and 500 gig SSD, and it's in good condition. And it's a 2011 for $79.99. The only reason why I want to get it is because it has Final Cut. You can put Final Cut Pro on there, and I've heard through all these lesbian YouTubers that I watch, that Final Cut Pro is a very good editing software.
But you said it only has 2 gigs of RAM. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, but I can add more RAM. And it's got an i5 in it. It's got an i5.
If it's 2011, are you sure the operating system is still supported? I don't know that much about Mac stuff.
It has 10.12 Sierra. I don't know how old Sierra is, but
It's at least 2 versions behind.
Yeah.
well, I could probably just go to not Windows Update. Mac doesn't have that. I can go to Mac and probably upgrade it. Because I just fixed the Mac the other day, and it had Sierra on it, but I upgraded, and it upgraded.
Yeah. It's no longer supported.
Huh?
The only 3 versions, Apple only supports the 3 most recent versions. 10.15 Catalina, 11 Big Sur, and 12 Monterey. And then you'd have to see if that particular model is upgradable to one of these operating systems.
Yeah, then I found a 2012 Apple Mini Mac with an i5, 4 gigs of RAM, 500 gig SSD for $114.95.
If it's something that costs a little more, it's probably supported at least on the third one back or something.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do video editing, I would think you want at least 16 gigs.
Yeah, I can upgrade the RAM, and I can buy one of those USB drives that already have an operating system, like a new version of Apple, and I can get those for. I just bought one.
You don't have to do that. All you have to do is if you want to download the ISO for the operating system from Apple, all you got to do is go to the App Store. Once you get the Mac, all you got to do is go to the App Store. You can download it from there.
Oh, okay. This guy's got all kinds of Macs on here. Like he's got Apple MacBook Air.
But
he's got
Jim will be the one to tell you how much of a pain in the butt it is to upgrade those things. Because it's not easy.
He even has
I guess
iPhone 6 Plus.
I guess my question would be, Sean, or Trouble, whatever you're going by tonight, why would you want to get a Mac Mini?
Because
For the
that's
software.
Oh, okay.
That's all what I can afford. I only get $120 every month. And
So you're anticipating getting some Mac customers?
yeah, I have a lot of people emailing me on my Craigslist ads asking me if I work on Mac. And I tell them I don't know nothing. But this whole company here uses Mac. So I was told that it's not that hard to learn. But I just want to get something that's Mac related so I can start learning it.
Well, the trouble is, if you want to do hardware repairs on Mac, one, it's hard to get to be an Apple approved repair place. And secondly, even those guys are not able to get all the parts they need from Apple. There's a couple of folks who have YouTube channels who work on Apple hardware, and they have to buy all their stuff gray market.
Yeah, I upgraded 2 Apple MacBook Airs. I had to buy the little splitter, and then I had to buy an NVMe drive to put in the splitter and then put in the motherboard because they don't. And then I cloned the drive, and I was able to put a 2 terabyte Samsung drive in the MacBook Air, and it booted and everything. And then my staff and the boss and the guys my manager's girlfriend has MacBook Pros, and I used the Apple software that's built into Apple, and I cloned their hard drives to 500 gig SSDs, and they still use them today. All three of them are still running good with Apple on it and everything. So I mean, I had to watch a MacBook cloning video, but I cloned those hard drives in no time. And even with the MacBook Airs, once I put the NVMe drives in the little splitter that I had to connect it to connect it to the motherboard, those work today too.
Right, if you want to get to somebody who really is into Apple repair, the guy named Louis Rossman has a YouTube channel. And he actually does board level repair.
I just want to do like basic software and like cloning drives.
Okay, well, you could probably do that.
A couple days ago, I did 3 PS5s. I did 3 PS5s. I put 4 terabyte Samsung Gen 4 drives in them.
Let me interrupt the Apple talk for just a second. I have a great idea on the language barrier issue that's currently going on in chat. I think I can put something on OBS that will translate that, and then I can bounce it back to chat. I am going to work on that. Go ahead, talk about Apple now.
Oh, well, this guy in there speaking Chinese now, too.
Yeah, he's fine. He hadn't said anything that's inappropriate yet. Winter
Do
music.
you understand it?
Oh, every bit of it. I speak Chinese like the back of my hand. No, I don't understand it. Wintermute's translating it for us. But I'm sitting here.
One thing, according to Google, says, offended by this guy, he won't. No offense. No offense is the rough translation.
Yeah. Well, I was just sitting here watching it, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, I get it if you want to participate in something, but you're horrible at English. Like if I go to one of their sites and try to talk in their language, I'm gonna suck. But I do remember seeing a program where I can pull chat out, do with it what I want, not twidge it, by the way, and then put it right back. So if I can pull it out, translate it, and put it back, that'd be cool.
This guy's asking, what did he say in China?
No offense is what it roughly translates to according to Google.
Oh.
Right. So that gives me something to work on. Another
If you just copy that
project.
and throw it into Google, it'll give you a rough translation, which
Right.
may or may not be that great.
Right. Or maybe I might be
I
able
go
to.
to like a lot of Mexican Facebook pages, and I copy that into Google, and I say, what is it in English? And it tells me what they said.
Yeah. How long you been in that group home, Sean?
Going to be 7 years this time. I lived in my first one for 10, then my second one for 10, and I've been here for 7 years, November.
And you don't speak any Spanish whatsoever?
Nope.
How do you manage not to pick up on a little bit of Espanol?
Well, sometimes a little bit, but I just see they start talking off in English, and then once they realize that we're listening, then they go right to Spanish. So sometimes I know what they're talking about, and then they go to Spanish.
Yeah, it's kind of funny with me because when we go up to the casino or to the clinic up there, and those people, their natural language is talk Ojibwe.
Do you understand any of it, Rick?
Sometimes I was with my mom because I had to go to the dentist up there, and I was listening to these two ladies talk, and I started giggling. My mom looked at me and she said, "It was so damn funny." I said, "Something I heard."
So Laconic says his native language is Spanish. I When I was in California, I did pick up quite a bit, but I've forgotten quite a bit, and very wrongly so. I haven't picked up on any Tagalog, none, and I should. I mean, we've been together 15 years. You think I would have picked up a little bit of Tagalog by now? I haven't. I don't know why. I guess I'm lazy.
In the Philippines, there are multiple languages, though, right?
Oh God, yes, there are languages within languages within languages, from what I understand. I call it a dialect. They call it
Right. Okay. Right.
totally
Right.
like Lorna. Hey, Visayan, is that your native tongue? Visayan. Yeah, Visayan is her natural language, not Tagalog. So, and they can tell it. I can't tell the difference at all when they get together and rattle it
Well,
off.
A lot of languages from Asia, it's the tone of what you say, not the
Oh yeah.
consonants or vowels.
Yeah.
And it's hard for, say, like an English speaker to pick up all the tonal variations. Hard to understand and even harder to speak correctly.
Well, it's funny you said that because in Korea, you have your peer language. You and I would speak to one another differently than what you and I would speak to
Right.
Sean and Alex, as what you and I would speak to anyone older than us. It is amazing. I used to do the same thing, Rick. I'd sit around and let them people just yap away, and then I'd giggle or say something, and they were like, in very broken English, they go, "You understand Korean?" And then I'd hobble it right back to them in Korean, and they were like, "Ah!" And I've forgotten quite a bit of that as well.
Well, you must have some natural ability to pick up a language then.
I don't know about that. The funny thing is, when I was stationed in Germany, you have to go through a 2-week Head Start program to get acclimated to the country. And my brain was taking what they were saying in German to English, and I was translating it German to English to Korean to English. That's how boring it was. Now the castle trips, cool, like that. I think that we have a language issue going on here. I don't think anybody means anything mean at all. I think because we have 3 different languages going, maybe even 4. I translated that last one, and it says, I know Spanish people and they are friendly. I would agree with that. That's a good, accurate statement. But I'm going to work on that. That gives me a cool idea. I mean, if these guys come back, cool. If they don't come back, then I will have figured out how to do something that may not be worth doing. But it gives me a project. Like, I need another project.
Get a chance, check chat.
Oh, ready?
Well, anyhow, you guys, I'm gonna work myself off to bed. I'm getting tired.
All right, good to see you.
Yep, hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If it ends in a Y.
Yeah.
It may be short though, Rick, because I got to be up at 5:30 Saturday morning. But I've said that before and stayed up all night, so we'll see.
All right.
All right, Rick, be safe. Thank you.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? My girlfriend texted me. Did you hear that text message?
No, I heard something, but I wasn't paying attention.
Did you hear that?
No, I hear
I heard a
something.
noise that sounded like a toilet flushing.
That's what her text message is. When she texted me, it sounds like a toilet flashing.
Now, you're not going to hook your girlfriend up to the Zoom so she can sit and participate like someone else we know, are you? By the way, where did
She
he
goes to bed at 9 o'clock.
Where did he go? Did he just disappeared on us? Oh, I bet him and Alex are yakking about something. Because Alex
Alex is muted.
is muted, right?
Perhaps.
So
Or Alex is just getting ready for bed.
So OBS Studio translations. Thank you, Greg. I will look into this and see. That takes all the fun out of what I want to do.
So for my clients, I just sent all of them a message through the texting service that I was using. And I said, I am selling my main computer for $675 to $700. I'm building a new one. It's a good computer. You'll have no problems with it. If you know anyone, tell them to text me.
Yeah. The way I understand it, it's a mess, but the way I understand it is
And some guy just said, one of my best customers said you got it. So,
the way I understand it is they don't get through.
Alex, I think you unmuted yourself and you're still talking to Josh.
Oh, and here
Now
comes,
he's muted.
Here comes trouble number 2.
Where?
Right there.
Boy, Gary, you got under the wire tonight. You barely made it. I'm an hour and 36 minutes. I'm getting ready to end the stream here in a minute, but I'll let it go a little longer now that you're here. Gimpus is not my name. Okay, my name is not. Okay, his name is Eisenberg. German? Is that German? I'm gonna start it. That's what it sounds like to me.
Not,
hey, Ken, you know this, your clock? You can barely read it in this dark green.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I don't like that color at all.
You can barely read the name.
Hang on, I will fix that.
the normal spelling of Heisenberg in German uses an E, not a U on the last syllable.
That color is going to be horrible. That color is going to be horrible. I'm in the horrible colors right now.
That's better than the red.
This guy said something hates Nigerians or what?
Yeah, that's not the right guy. Thank you, Tony. I was trying to catch him. I'm going to go ahead and just ban him from the channel. That's just someone imitating someone. Why? Yeah, okay. I just got rid of him, so that's cool. He's gone. Just, it's the night for trolls is all it is, and bots.
Oh, he said that it was a bot that was after him.
Well, Laconic's got 775 subscribers, so he's been around for a day or two. He's got some pretty cool videos on there. Laconic goes way back. You guys probably don't remember me. He actually joined when I was over in Illinois. Yes, the trolls are bad tonight, and the mythological definition is trolls live under a bridge or on YouTube. Take your pick. Apparently tonight they're on YouTube.
They're on your channel.
And on my channel, yes. We're getting them all.
We need somebody imposter Greg. Because you know with Greg, they'll just check the side of his head. You know, so it will look a little bit more decent than seeing my ugly face or seeing my dad's face. You know, they'll just get the side of his head, you know? Not saying you're ugly, I'm just saying they'll get the side of your head. I'd rather them get my side of my head than the front of my head. Come on now. I guess Alex is reading Josh a bedtime story.
No, they're probably arguing over the computer setup.
That's a candidate for banning.
I'm not either there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Let me go over to the right place here on the old what you call it thing, Stream Deck, and press the button. That'll come up here in a second. Tony Wallow, thank you very much. Laconic, it's good to see you. Please join us again. Appreciate it. Nice meeting. I can't think of his name right now, and I can't read the doggone thing from where I'm at.
Gimpus, Monkey Gimpus.
Well, him too, but doggone it. Comical Hydras, nice meeting Comical Hydra. Please,
Okay.
yeah, there he says bye. Good night. Please join us again. We're here every night. If the day ends in a Y, I'm streaming. There's a joke in there somewhere. Look at that.
Comical Hydra's got a relatively well populated channel.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah, I remember Laconic from way back. That poor boy's been imitated more often than I can remember. So there we
It
go.
must have been a night for bots or